what's up? What's the word, y'all? We got about 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We got a 40-minute drive. Allergies acting up a little bit. We got a 40-minute drive, and we finna have a conversation. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if any of y'all folks been following the news, been following. Hold on. Am I live? Let me know if I'm live. There we go. I see two people. I thought, because sometimes when you try to go live, you will go unlisted. So I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, if my joint was public. Ah, there we go. 7. All right. I'm about to say it looked like nobody was getting the notifications. Anyway, so I don't know if y'all been following what's been going on, right? The whole situation with Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty. And yesterday, Gucci dropped the song Crash Test Dummy. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. It's a statement. It's low-key a statement. He low-key telling what happened. And it's a lot of people upset right now, right? If you've been on the channel, you know I have this saying, which I got from Jay-Z. You know what I mean? It's off of, it was like a thing off of the Batman movie. So you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And in most situations, you know, whether you an actor, a rapper, oh my God. My bad, y'all. My freaking, the joint for my car was going off. I got an alarm on my car. So if somebody try to steal it, it'll go off on my phone. My fault, y'all. So anyway, die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. One of my favorite sayings. Whether you're a rapper, an actor, a YouTuber. With YouTubers, we see it more frequently. At one point in time, you'll be up. And then out of nowhere, bro, your fall from grace be crazy. You know what I mean? It's either you made a video that people ain't like, or somebody come out of nowhere and start making videos on you and pretty much destroy your career. That's, you know, it happens. In this situation, we all grew up on Gucci. We all grew up on bare belly Gucci, cone on the face Gucci. I mean, he still got the snow cone on the face, but the actual nigga that put it on his face. Like, you know what I'm saying? When he decided to do that, we grew up with that man right there. And you know what he was about. You know he was about robbing. You feel me? They had a situation where somebody broke into his crib. Oh, not broke into his crib, but, you know, they basically try to backdoor his ass, and he let him have it. We grew up on that Gucci. That Gucci ain't there no more. The Gucci we got now is a human being, bro. If I'm being honest with you, or in street terms, he's a civilian. The Gucci we have now is a civilian. Is a man who's got over his drug addiction, changed his life, got married, has a kid, and runs a $1 million business. That situation put Gucci in a tight spot. It definitely put Gucci in a tight spot, bro. Because on one end, I could not say nothing and let everything play out, and I will lose out on millions of dollars. Generational wealth type money, because I want to keep it real. Right? Because I want to keep it real, I'll lose out on millions of dollars. On top of that, from what I heard, them folks stole his wedding ring. His wedding ring was like $1 million. Don't you need like a police report in order to file an insurance claim on property like that? Right. So, what y'all think, bro? Y'all think he did the right? What y'all think? He was supposed to crash out? He was supposed to let them folks take the money from under him and then get it back in blood and risk getting locked up? Y'all tell me, bro. Y'all tell me. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. The crazy thing, I mean, I could see that. Maybe he shouldn't have did the rap song. Let it play out in court. Excuse me. I could see that. I could definitely. God damn, boy, the pollen must be crazy today. I could definitely see that. Okay? I'm not going to disagree with that at all. But at the same time, I think he's hurt. I think he's hurt, bro. I think that song came out of hurt. Like, somebody you change their life, they get locked up, you just put money on their books. I honestly think he's hurt, dog. You trusted them, you know what I'm saying? You go meet up with them or whatever, and they rob you, they kidnap you. I think anybody would be hurt out of that situation. That's a hurtful situation. That's one of those, like, one, it's a hurtful situation, and two, it's like, damn, how could I be this stupid? How did I fall for this? Right? How did I fall for this? I come out here, I'm thinking I'm meeting up with one of my people, somebody whose life I changed, and now I'm staring down the barrel of a gun. You know what I mean? But at the same time, y'all know I like to play devil's advocate. Karma never forgets. Karma never forgets. So you might have did something 20, 30 years ago and changed your life. Karma ain't done with you. Karma not done with you, bro. I don't think karma was done with Gucci. The same way he used to rob people back in the day, that's how he got caught. That's why I stay up out the streets, man. That's why you gotta stay up out the streets, bro. Become a civilian. Be a civilian when it comes to that thing, bro. The streets was made to trick you out your position. Pooh Shiesty got tricked out of his position. Gucci almost got tricked out of his position. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. He probably not gonna be able to make no more money, no more new money. He probably not gonna be able to make no more new money when it comes to rap. Cause you know how these folks do, man. Yo, he a rat. He told them boys, I ain't doing no more songs with him. I ain't doing no business with him. This, that, and the third. So shit. He about to be making money off of Pooh Shiesty for the rest of his life. That contract is that's it, bro. That contract is it. That might be his final business deal. I'm just talking. I don't know how all that shit go, bro. I don't know how the street politics shit go. I don't know about none of that. That's just crazy. That's a bad situation right there. The wild thing is too, and this is one reason why I don't really be doing videos like this on my channel when it comes to like rappers and stuff like that. Because the people imagine me judging a motherfucker. Like, who am I to judge you? Like, I was looking at all these like bloggers and vloggers and people talking about the case, and I'm like, bro, if you was in that situation, you would tell. Half of y'all wouldn't say the shit you saying to Gucci face. Let alone y'all wouldn't have let the feds get involved. Y'all would have told. Y'all would have went and tell. Did finger pointing and all that. But here y'all go judging this man. Here y'all go wanting the same people that would tell you that, oh, you a rat, you a snitch, you a this, you a that. If Gucci was to go back and get it back in blood and leave it in the streets, there's the same people that would be like, oh, you stupid. You retarded. You got all that money and this is what you decide to do. Right? This is the same people judging Lil Durk right now. Same people. And Lil Durk did what, from y'all perspective, he was supposed to do. It's a sad situation, man. The wild thing is I just started really listening to Pooh Shiesty like that. I ain't never really listened to him like that. Like, I listen to Durk a lot. I listen to Lil Durk music a lot, you know. And then a lot of them songs where Pooh Shiesty was featured, you know, I give it a little listen. But then I just really started like zoning in. I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm finna start working out. I'm gonna listen to some Pooh Shiesty, man. And here it go, boom. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Listen, if y'all got kids, if y'all got little brothers, y'all need to use this shit as an example. The streets is never done with you. It's never done with you, bro. It don't matter. Like, it's never done with you. There's no, oh, I changed my life. Nah. Like, if you change your life, you gotta change your life completely. You gotta stay away from folks. Like, you gotta stay away from these folks. Move how Jay-Z moved, bro. Gucci should have been moving how Jay-Z moved. Ain't no meeting up at no studio to discuss contracts. Ain't none of that. Meet me in my office. I think the only thing he did right was having the off-duty police officers. It's probably like the only thing he actually did right, because that might have saved him. That shit crazy. Boy, you went out like a real crash dummy. God damn. I'm bad. I ain't even 50 wife, kids, multi-millionaire business to protect his street cred has equity. I mean, yeah, but that street cred, it's gone, bro. There's no more street cred after that. It's crazy. Like, you know one thing I can say? Shut up. Shut your ass up. You see me pulling out and you ain't slow down. Shut your ass up. Stupid ass. People so goddamn stupid. Motherfuckers be speeding, see something about to happen, and instead of slowing down, they just gonna keep hitting the brake, hitting the gas, and then look at you like, why would you do that? Dumbass. Anyway, I'm gonna say this, right? And I don't know, I don't want to really make this a black or white thing, but I just feel as though as black men, as black people, because I was saying this on my last live, we come down way harder on each other than we do on other races. Like, especially when it comes to like the street culture. we push each other to the breaking point. We push each other to the point of no return. We push each other to the point of no return. How many of y'all have ever seen like videos, right? Two brothers fighting on the street, or a brother is getting beat up on the street, right? And let's say he get beat up to the point where they put him to sleep. Instead of letting this man sleep, they'll go in his pockets. They'll rob him. Or in other scenarios, I've seen this, and I don't know who made this a thing. This man will be asleep. You already won the fight. You put the man to sleep, but that's not enough. They're gonna pull this man's pants down. They're gonna strip him. They're gonna strip him, have him walking around naked after beating him up, after winning the fight. Why we do that, bro? Why are we so bent on humiliating each other? Why are we so bent on humiliating? Oh my God, I'm having a hard time pronouncing that shit. I apologize. But why are we so bent on doing that, bro? I really don't get that. It's one thing for, now, allegedly, let's say allegedly, right? It's one thing for them folks to come in that studio, hold you at gunpoint, and tell you, hey bro, sign that contract, release me. It's one thing to do that, but what was the point of robbing this man? What was the point of robbing him? Explain to me, what was the point of taking this man's wedding ring? What was the point of doing that? Why is it we can't take a W and just take a W? Like why we got to take a W and try to force extra out of that shit? I never could understand that. A lot of times, bro, it's not the initial thing that you do that people get upset at. Somebody might get upset at you doing some bullshit to them, but it's usually the extras. It's usually the extras. And that's something we have a problem with as black folks. We just like to embarrass each other. We like to humiliate each other. Everybody coming out talking about how they disappointed in Gucci. I'm disappointed in Gucci, man. I grew up on that man. This man raised me. If Gucci man raised you, that's a problem. You need to go talk to your daddy. If Gucci man raised you, you need to go talk to your daddy, bro. Go find your father. Like you basically letting us know that you was raised by a junkie. Because back then, Gucci was a junkie. Boy said, I'm 33, I'm putting tax dollars to use right now. Bro, that situation was crazy, bro. The money that Pooh Shiesty and them about to use to try to fight this case, he could have been using to get a lawyer to get about that contract. Now, I'm not 100% sure what the stipulations of the contract was. From what I could understand, I believe he owed that man like 3 albums or something like that. Now, if we really put things in perspective, how many years was he locked up before they actually let him out? I'm not sure how many years he was locked up. So if we put things in perspective, bro, he he could have finished that contract off if he wasn't locked up. He could have gave that man them 3 albums and that's it. And renegotiated his contract, or you know what I'm saying, he could have went to another label, get a better deal, because I'm pretty sure now he understands things a little bit differently. He could have got a better deal and they could have bought him out his contract. Everything ain't street, bro. That's like when you at the job and you keeping it real. Damn, my phone going down on y'all boys. Ooh. My phone going down, y'all. We probably got about 3 minutes. Yeah, he could have dropped some nonsense. Yeah, bro, he could have dropped some fouls, some weird ass albums, and just gave it so he can get out that contract, man. I felt bad about this whole situation. I hate to see young brothers throw their lives away. I hate it. In a situation like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, you might have signed a boo-boo ass contract, but you got to think too, like, how much money you touching now because of that boo-boo ass contract? That man made you a millionaire. I get it. You understand your worth. You understand that. Oh, okay. He made me a millionaire. He made me some M's, but I need more. Oh, I do have a charger in the morning. Ha! You right. This charger be acting up though. Hold on. A turn coming up. Bro, yesterday I was coming down this road. It was mad traffic. I would be so upset if it's traffic again down there, because what? I'll be so upset, bro. Hold on. Just the moment of truth. Okay, we looking okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I could put this charger in. Can't find a hole. There we go. We Gucci. Okay. Bro, yeah. I hate to see when young brothers throw their lives away. When they, you know what I'm saying? Especially when a situation that could be handled differently. That's like when we be at work, dog. I'm not gonna lie. I am guilty of crashing out at work. I am guilty of being very unprofessional when it comes to certain scenarios. I'm guilty of that, you know. I am guilty sometimes, with some employees, not all, of intertwining street politics in the workplace. Now, hear me out. And I don't mean to make this shit about me, but sometimes you and certain employees, y'all, even though y'all code switching when y'all at work, y'all understand something. Like, I know who you are outside of work. You know who I am outside of work, right? Don't come to work trying to violate me. Don't do that. Cause you know good and damn well if we was outside, you wouldn't do no dumb shit like that. Cause you know better. Not on some like you scared of me or nothing like that. You just understand, like, okay, if you do this, or you talk to somebody like this, or you do somebody like this could have alternative repercussions. You know what I'm saying? So yes, when it comes to situations like that, I be like, bro, who you talking to? I am known for that. But I'm gonna be honest. There is no keeping it real in the workplace. I don't care where you work at, who you work for. There is no such thing as keeping it real in the workplace. Stop that bullshit. Stop that. There's no keeping it real when it comes to business, bro. Unless we selling drugs, unless what we doing is a crime, nah, bro. There's no keeping it real when it comes to that. It's all these people judging this man. Granted, bro, maybe he shouldn't have dropped the song. Okay, but from what I heard, what are you doing? You got a BMW, you can't drive the shit. Stupid ass. Anyway, from what I heard, the Fed said that my boy dropped a statement to the police. He told them exactly what happened, and people was already disappointed in that. That man is a businessman. He went for a business transaction. This ain't a mafia movie. This ain't a gangster movie. You go for a business transaction and folks force you to sign a contract under duress at gunpoint. Boy, them niggas was watching. They must have been. I don't know what they was watching, bro. Them folks must have been watching The Godfather. They must have been watching The Godfather. They must have been watching goddamn Scarface. Something, bro. Because that shit just didn't make any sense to me. Like, why would you do that? You could have had a lawyer handle that, bro. That's when you really use that money to let them lawyers work for you. We just be tricking ourselves out of our position. Every chance we get, we find a way to trick ourselves out of our position. Every chance we get, because we want to keep it real. Because we want to look good to people who couldn't understand, who couldn't walk in our shoes. We really be trying to look good to people who can't walk in our shoes. Who gives a fuck what these broke motherfuckers think? Who cares? That man old as hell. That man almost 50. He almost 50, bro. I want y'all to think about that. Bro, I know it ain't traffic coming up. If he does anything gangster to retaliate for that disrespect, that's it. He gonna die in jail. He gonna die in prison, sorry. I'm gonna be real with you. Should no 46, 45, 40-year-old honestly be doing nothing gangster? Should nobody over 40, 35, I'm gonna say it even, should nobody over 35 be doing nothing gangster? Nigga, once you hit 30, you should have learned from your mistakes. Once you hit 30, you should have learned from your mistakes. Y'all expecting this 40-something-year-old man to be doing gangster shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I be looking at these dudes on these podcasts and all that, old as hell. Niggas in their 50s. Glorifying street shit. What you glorifying street shit for? Old as hell. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna be so mad if it's traffic. Ooh, they got me. They got me. Oh man, they got me. Yo, yesterday I was driving over here. It was traffic further down, so I was able to make that U-turn. And oh, they got my ass, boy. Fuck. Hold on. Maybe not, y'all. Maybe not. My bad. Cause ooh, yeah, it's over with. If I get stuck in traffic, damn. How far it goes up? Fuck. Hold on, y'all. If I get caught in traffic right here, it's a wrap. I'ma fuck around and work at goddamn. Fuck, it's over. I guess I'm gonna be chilling with y'all. You know where you shouldn't be surprised at traffic, bro. Bull. What somebody said. I can't imagine calling the cops though, which says I'm probably all fucked up too, son. Yo, you know it's crazy. Yo, no, don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep, bro. When I was when I was how old was I when this shit happened? Was I 19? Some of y'all might have heard this story before. You know, I'm one of them old niggas that be repeating stories and shit like that. So some of y'all might have heard the story before. When I was 19, right? I had already came out here for school, and you know I'm going back and forth. Or was I 20? Fuck. Nah, no. I was 19. I was 19. This is my first time going back. And then when I went back, this was before I got my apartment. In college, they used to give us refund checks. And when you get them refund checks, bro, you you buying everything. So I was buying Pradas, I had Jordans, I was buying every single thing, bro. True Religions. I was fly as hell. You know what I'm saying? So we had summer break from school, and I go back up there with all that shit. Now, mind you, again, if you've been here, you know that I wasn't fly when I was in high school. Like my junior and senior year, I started getting money. I was working at Burger King, then I was flipping my checks and stuff like that. So I started getting some money, but I made the executive decision to save it. I've always been kind of cheap. So I'll buy certain things, but I saved it because I'm like, yo, I'm about to go to college. When I go to college, I'm starting new. I'm starting fresh. I'm finna be the flyest mother effer on campus. That was my plan. And that's exactly what I did, bro. I fast forward, come back to New York, summer break. I'm trying to get a job over the summer, so I'm going to job interviews. I got Pradas on. I'm going to the basketball court. I got Pradas on. I'm going up the street. You know what I'm saying? I got fresh J's on. I was doing unnecessary things, and people was watching. Now, there's two scenarios that I think happened. Either somebody that I know who was seeing me walk back and forth on that block was like, yo, nah, he getting money. He got some shit in the house. Or I had invited a nigga to my crib that I didn't know like that because my mans knew him. And we was in there playing the Xbox and all that. Anyway, bro, one day I go to the park. I was probably at the park 5 minutes because whoever came in there was a professional. I get back to the crib. All my clothes is gone. All my True Religions is gone. Coogee, you know what I'm saying? I had some fly Coogee shit back then. That's gone. I had like 30-something pairs of shoes. All that shit was gone. These folks went through my dirty clothes. They went through my dirty clothes, bro. And took my shit. My dad had just let me hold the Xbox. They took the Xbox. They took all the games. Everything. And my aunt was like, call the police. Call the police. File a police report. And I didn't call the police. Now, mind you, I ain't no gangster. I wasn't no fucking gangster. I still, to this day, I'm like, why didn't I just call the damn police? I mean, they wasn't going to do shit anyway. What was it going to do? Dust for fingerprints? They wasn't going to do shit anyway. But I didn't call the police in that situation. Instead, I went and I borrowed my man's pistol. and I sat I sat on my roof for like 3 days. For what? Did I think motherfuckers was gonna come back to the scene of the crime? That was so stupid. At that point, that was so stupid. But that goes to what you just said, bro. Shit have happened to us, and we so brainwashed that we wouldn't call the police. Cause that was a situation where I was supposed to call the police. I was supposed to, yo, person broke into my crib. They took such and such and such and such. Like, bro, they took all my shit. Imagine going through my dirty clothes, bro, to take clothes. Damn, like, you went through my dirty clothes? I don't call myself a gangster anyway. It's just our culture, bro. We been talking. Yeah, it's weird, bro. I wouldn't wish prison on my worst enemy. It's so weird. It's really our culture. Like, our culture really got us like brainwashed. Is it brainwashed? We so bent on keeping it real. We are so bent on keeping it real. Even in situations. That's what I'm saying, bro. That was so stupid on my part. What were they coming back for? But here's the wild thing. A few other people had gotten robbed before me. Like, I remember, bro, we had this dude, he was Guyanese. And I remember he came to the barbershop and he was like, bro, them folks just robbed me. I remember how sad he was looking, and at the time, I ain't had no conscience. I was laughing at this nigga. I was laughing at him, bro, because I remember he came, he was talking about he just got this 50-inch TV. He just bought a PlayStation 3. And he was bragging about that shit, man. And then he came back like a week, 2 weeks later, talking about how somebody came in his crib and took his shit. Now I was like, damn, laughing my ass off. And literally a week, 2 weeks later, somebody came and took my shit. They did me dirty, though. They did me so dirty. Like, out of everything that I lost, the laptop hurt me the most. Because on the this was before external hard drives, or before I really knew about external hard drives like that. I had some suspects, bro, but I just, you know what I'm saying, chalk it up. I don't know who did it. But the laptop, it had all my college work on it. The laptop had all my college stuff on it. So all my projects that I was working on, once they took the laptop, they took that too. So I had to, when I went back to school, I had to start over. Like, I was, at that point, I think I was in web design class. So I had a mock-up website that I was building. I had already started my final project. Like, for the school, in order to graduate, you had to do like it basically kind of like an art show. And it's usually a project that you've been working on. If you're smart, it's usually a project that you've been working on from sophomore year. So from like your second year, they let you know, yo, you have a portfolio show. In order to graduate, you gotta do the portfolio show. So that project is something that you're usually working on from your second year. So I had that project on there. Boy. Folks took my laptop, took that shit, came back down here. I had to start over. That shit took all the winds out my sail, bro. I ain't even feel like going to school no more. I mean, fuck these folks. But yeah, keeping it real. There's a lesson. This just remind me to get an external hard drive. There's a lesson in there. It can easily be you. Yeah, bro. A lot of these situations that we look at, right? Like how we judging Gucci Man and shit like that, bro. You always gotta ask yourself, if that was one of my family members, man, like, how would I expect my family member to handle that? You feel what I'm saying? Because a situation like that can go left real quick. A situation like that can go left real quick. It's a lot of people who have never been held at gunpoint, who has never been in a situation where somebody else is being held at gunpoint. You know what I mean? And those decisions, bro, are life changing decisions. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna say this. This is what I'm gonna say too. And this is why the Gucci Man shit is probably even a lot crazier. If you've ever experienced being, if you've ever been in a situation where a gun is pulled out and let's say somebody's robbing you or somebody's robbing somebody else or whatever it is, bro, those shits happen so fast. It happens so fast. If somebody tries to rob you, whatever it is, it happens so fast. You have a heart. Like, I know we watch movies and we think that we just gonna react like John Wick. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not gonna react like John Wick. You're not gonna You're not gonna do none of that shit. If motherfucker pull that shit out, you give it up. You better give it up. Now think about that, and you know how fast those situations happen. Now imagine somebody pull that thing out on you, and they pulling out contracts, they pulling out cameras, they want you to sign, bro. Basically, what I'm saying is it lasts longer than it should. Whew. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'll probably snitch too, man. Fuck it. I'll probably tell too, bro. Fuck that. Fuck that, bro. Like, even me, sometimes I ride around with my gun in my car, but it's like, bro, I'm riding around with my gun in my car, but if somebody decides to pull up on me, excuse me, I ain't James Bond. I ain't James Bond, bro. I'm definitely not James Bond. Whenever you're in situations like that, whoever got it in their mind that they're gonna do something to you, they are always at an advantage. You are always at a disadvantage when you're about to be the victim to something, because you don't know that that's what that person got planned to do. Now, if it's a situation where you peep the scene and you see them coming, that means they sloppy. That means that they sloppy. Yeah, that PNB Rock situation was crazy. That shit is crazy. That's one reason why I don't like jewelry. I don't wear jewelry. I don't wear jewelry at all. Like, I'm not. No. I don't wear jewelry at all. That's not something I'm into. I feel as though if you asking for problems, if you asking for trouble, go ahead and wear some jewelry. Go ahead, bro. Because there's people out here that would see you rocking your jewelry and would take it upon themselves to be like, yo, you must think niggas is soft. You think we not gonna try you for that? Like, they would actually feel as though you disrespecting them by wearing jewelry in their presence. It's really people that think like that. The dumbest way of thinking ever, but come on, bro. Come on. I don't wear jewelry. I ain't the type of person to, oh, I made it, I'm about to go back and hang out with people that I used to struggle with. I ain't that type of person. That goes into the other thing I was talking about in the last live stream, where we be trying to prove ourselves. We always try to prove ourselves to people that don't matter. You grew up in the hood, you were struggling, you made it out, you making millions of dollars. Why on earth are you going back to that same hood? Why? Common sense would tell you, bro. If you take a lion out the wild and put him in a cage in a zoo, he don't have to hunt for food. He's getting his food on schedule. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to do anything but just be a lion. Yeah, he's still a lion. But if you take that same lion and put him back out in the wild, he's not surviving. He gonna survive, but he's not fucking with them dudes that's been struggling. It's the same scenario, bro. Same situation. You're not a lion anymore. You're not a lion anymore. Once you made it out, you made it out. But you going back to try to prove to niggas that, yeah, I'm... No, bro. You made it out. You made it out, bro. Should be crazy to me. And then it be the people that don't have nothing that be trying to hold you to their standards. Like, bro, why are you letting people who don't have nothing hold you to their standards? You making all this money, you traveling the world, you taking down females that you never thought that you could take down. You in the room with people that you used to watch on TV. You living a life that motherfuckers could only dream about. Yet still, you letting the people who are dreaming about living the life that you live in lower and hold you to their standards. That shit don't make no sense to me. Why am I lowering myself to your standards? How is it that you have so much power on me, bro? How is it that the hood mentality is so powerful? Like, I just don't get it. That shit is powerful, son. That's a powerful drug. That's a powerful drug, bro. I ask myself that shit all the time. Asking myself, like, you not gangster. Why you moving like that? Why are you feeling this type of way? We don't even have to be criminals. We don't even have to be criminals, bro. We literally could just be regular ass black folks. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say regular ass black folks. It's one thing, like it's people feel as though because they grew up in a certain hood, you gotta get some type of respect because you grew up in that hood. Like how many times you heard motherfuckers be like, "Do you know where I'm from?" So, what that mean? Just cause you from a place don't mean you was out there doing shit. I grew up in the hood. I did shit, but it's not shit that's worthy of me coming out talking about, you know what, we know where I'm from, you know who I am. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up, man. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. You know who I am? You know what I do? Shut up. Fuck up. Oh, you black man. Why is it be the Maxima drivers? It's always the Maxima drivers, bro. He knew I was trying to come over, he done sped up. I ain't gonna lie, bro, this Maxima look kind of fire. You can do everything and still get taken down. Yeah, bro, like once you start living that street life, like that shit is, see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You fucking get in front of me and you don't know how to brake. You're goofy ass. Always the Maxima drivers, man. Yeah, like the hood mentality, bro. That shit is just, it's a trap. It's literally a trap. Like there's no getting out of that shit. There's no getting away from it. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how old you are, bro. It's a trap. It's a trick. Like, fuck. That shit it's a generational curse. It's a generational curse, bro. It prevents our young men from using their brain. Real shit. That shit prevent people from using their brain. Like, use your brain. Use your head. My boy said, ain't no women in prison, I ain't going. Boy. I'm gonna keep it. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep it 100. Well, no, ain't no female in prison. Nah, unless the prison guards. I be hearing stories. But at the same time, like, if I can't make a phone call and go to a chick house, you know what I'm saying? If I gotta wait for however long to get a visit from a female, like, nah, that ain't the place for me, bro. That ain't the place for me at all. My boy said the guards for the highest bidder. That's where I was going with it. That's exactly where I was going with it, bro. That ain't me. I don't mind being a square. Call me a square. I don't mind being a square, bro. I don't mind being a square at all. Now, I ain't gonna lie, you know, if we throwing hands, I'll throw some hands. Bro. If it's a situation where I gotta defend myself, I'm gonna defend myself, you know. I am legally able to carry, so I'll defend myself if the opportunity presents itself. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody got a drop on me, hey man, I'm giving that shit up. You got it. You got it. Besides that, bro, man, fuck that. If you had to have done something, man, I had a mental breakdown, bro. You had to have done something to where like I couldn't think straight. Honestly, I'm not finna risk my freedom because you did some shit to me, and I'm thinking about how other people gonna view me. But if I don't do nothing, niggas gonna think I'm pussy. Shit. If I don't do nothing, they gonna think I'm pussy. So I'm gonna risk going to prison and don't get no pussy for the rest of my life. Come on now. Let's be real. I ain't doing that. Shame on you if you decide to do that. Shame on you. I'm gonna risk not getting no poom poom for the rest of my life. Boy, please. For niggas to run around talking about, yeah, bro, he kept it real, man. He kept it real. Yo, don't sleep. Don't sleep. I only got 3 minutes to clock in. Oh my God. 2. Ooh, it's looking nasty. The light not gonna change? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna have to get ignorant. I got 2 minutes, y'all. I gotta get ignorant. Come on. You ever notice that, like, when you're pressed for time, that's when folks be decide, oh my God, is that traffic? Yo, is that traffic? I'm about to get ignorant. I'm gonna have to, bitch, please push that Bronco, please push the Bronco, man. Get the fuck out of here. Stupid ass. I got 1 minute. I got 1 minute to clock in, boy. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. Please. Oh shit, I done burnt the tires. I done burnt the fucking tires. Yo, listen, man. I'll be back. Y'all could just sit and watch the thing for a little bit. Let me go clock in. Yo, bro, look, don't sleep. I made it. I barely made it, but I made it. I'm gonna try to. I didn't know y'all still was gonna be here. I thought was still here. Seatbelt, man. I barely made it, y'all. I'm tired too. I'm breathing heavy and shit. Lord have mercy. Oh, they go my boy Kyle. I don't think my supervisor here. The fuck she at? Oh, fellas. Alright. Listen, man, I'm gonna drop some videos this weekend, and I think I'm gonna go live. I gotta go live a little bit more. I'm gonna start using that StreamYard joint, so like I could go live and then I could start talking to people. I want to start going live a little bit more. But anyway, listen, y'all. I'm at work. We got a training today. I'll be working pretty hard tonight. As always, I appreciate y'all. You know, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all folks changed my life. You feel me? It's cool for me to be able to. My boy, I didn't even read that. Motherfucker said, boy got seconds. Don't risk not making it there at all. Yeah, we gotta bring back the guards for us. Bro, yeah, bro. I made it there at the nick of time. Alright.